for me not sleeping with her and she finding that her money was gone, she said that I broke into her house and robbed her. So me and Al, we back in Columbus, Ohio. You would think that we would have learned our lesson from the last time we was there when my car got stolen. And yeah, we got it back. Well, y'all know, if y'all don't know, Ohio State is in Columbus, Ohio, the college. It's a college town. And I think it's off of Main Street. It goes right through downtown. So me and Al out there trying to talk to women. More or less, we out there trying to get on some rich white girls. Yeah, that's what we was out there doing, trying to get up on some rich white girls that go to Ohio State. So we out there doing what we do, and I see this Indian and black chick, man. I roll up on her, and I'm talking to her. I end up getting her number. Till this day, this is the reason why Dante ended up in prison. Keep that in mind. So I end up getting her number, and she told me that she lived off campus. She actually stayed off of Morris Road. For anybody that live in Columbus, Ohio, y'all know exactly where Morris Road at. Matter of fact, it's Morris Road and Kings Highland Drive, okay, back there. So she tell me she live off campus. She live by herself, her family from Chicago, and I can come over, later on. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I end up meeting back up with Al. He ain't had no luck. So I said, all right, you just gonna roll with me. So I'm gonna say maybe 9 o'clock that night, we make our way over there. Now, we go over there. Oh, I have to tell y'all this. I know, look, I'm married now. I'm a faithful man. I don't do none of that. But back then I was a dog and I wasn't married. I was just out here living trifling. So when we got to the girl house, I knocked on the door. And I have to stress that this woman was drop dead gorgeous. I mean, she had like the smoothest brown skin like myself. You know what I'm saying? She was just radiating, long black silky hair, just didn't have no makeup on. She was just drop dead gorgeous. So when she answered the door, she was like, okay, you got to take your shoes off and y'all go have a seat in the living room. I'll be right back. So Al looked at me like, God dang, because he ain't seen her at this point. I was telling her like, man, this girl is bad, right? So when he looking at me like, dang, she cold. Man, yeah, she was cold. So we sitting down and she go upstairs and she come back down because she had a townhouse. So she come back downstairs and she was like sitting like, okay, so she had a love seat right here, which me and Al was sitting on the opposite side, and she had like a couch over here to the right, and she had a big TV right there on the stand. So she sit on the couch and she just smiling, and I'm like, so what's up? She like, I don't know, you tell me. And I'm like, well, what you like to do? She was like, nothing really. I just like to study, and I like to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I was like, okay. I said, you want to go? She was like, yeah, I guess. So Al like, man, I ain't trying to be no third wheel, because actually when she went upstairs, Al cut into me like, you think she gonna go? And what that meant was, do I think that she would let both of us, do things to her, fornication. I'm gonna say fornicate with her, a 2-on-1 type of thing. And I was like, nah, I don't think she that type or whatever. And me personally, y'all, I'm stingy. I'm not about to share. Dante don't like to share. What's mine is mine. And if anything, I'm going first. And that's just the bottom line, okay? I ain't never was the one to take one for the team. I am the one to put the team in position, okay? So it ain't none of that. Dante don't like to share. What's mine is mine. So when he seen that it wasn't going that way, he was like, and especially when we decided to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, he was like, nah, I'm going to roll out. So Al took the car, and I just rode with her to Buffalo Wild Wings. This is where the story started taking a dangerous turn. So we get to Buffalo Wild Wings, y'all. I don't know if we got any Indian people in the comment section, but and I'm not putting this whole blanket on nobody, but when we get to Buffalo Wild Wings, the first thing that you think of getting is chicken, right? Everybody thinking about getting chicken, you know, the wings. We come here for the wings. We sit down at the table. I get me a lemonade. Y'all know how I do it. I don't like alcohol. I love me some lemonade, though. I get me a lemonade. She get her a water, right? So she go to the bathroom, and I order. I order me 10 bone-in mild and 10 honey barbecue bone-in, right? And I got me some celery also with blue cheese. So I ordered mine, and I just ordered her some lemon pepper, because you can't go wrong with dry seasoned lemon pepper. So I get her the dry seasoned lemon pepper, and when she come back, I said, I ordered for you. And she was like, oh, what you order? I said, well, I got me some mild and some honey barbecue, and I got you some bone-in seasoned lemon pepper wings. And the whole look of her face was like, ew. She was like, are you serious? I said, what? I'm thinking the way she said it, like it was a joke in a way. But she was dead serious. She was like, her countenance failed. She was like, are you serious? Why would you get me that? I'm like, I mean, you went to the bathroom and, you know, I already ordered. And she was like, you black dudes is all the same. Y'all just think about yourselves. I said, wait, hold up. I wasn't thinking about myself. I got you some wings. You know, I mean, we could change the order. So she's like, yeah, we're going to have to change that. I don't eat chicken anyway. And I was like, you don't eat chicken? I said, why we could have went anyway. You the one said the Buffalo Wild Wings. She was like, no, I said that sounds good. And plus, I'm a vegetarian. So I'm like, all right, now listen, if she wasn't as fine as she was, I would have just got up out of there. Okay, but me and them days, you know, anyway. So I said, all right, we'll just, all right, whatever. So the food come, I smashed mine, and I'm smashing hers too, because she wasn't eating it anyway. And I was paying for it anyway. So she ate her salary. She was like, that is just so disgusting. How could you eat that? And I'm like, but you here. Like, it don't make sense. Why would you be here with all of us carnivores, right? With these meat eaters? Like, what? It didn't make sense to me either, y'all. But, you know, beauty make a man do stupid things and put up with stupid things, right? So we end up leaving there, and I had maybe about 10 pieces of chicken left. So we get back to her house. And y'all already know, if y'all watch my skit that I put out back then, they used to call me Buddy Love, or I used to call myself Buddy Love. And y'all, if y'all put 2 to 2 together, y'all watched the Nutty Professor, y'all knew who Buddy Love was. So I was Buddy Love back then. So you know how Buddy Love did it. So we got back to the house, and you know, I'm just staring at her, and we end up going upstairs to her bedroom. So y'all already know what time it is, but I know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, man, Dante, you ain't, I got y'all, don't worry about it. So I'm laying on the bed. She said, I'm about to freshen up, right? I said, all right, bet, cool. So I'm laying on the bed. I'm like, about to go down, right? She come out the bathroom and she got like a bonnet on. She gonna put her hair wrapped up, and she got her like this pink house coat thing, and it's wrapped like tied up in the front. And she just get in the bed. And I'm like, now I'm on the right side of the bed, she on the left side of the bed. So I'm like, man, that's weird. Like, I said, all right, so y'all know me. I creep up under the covers and I slide up beside her like we spooning. So I put my left hand over and she like kind of bumped me a little bit. And she was like, I don't know what type of girl you think I am, but we not about to do what you think. Now I know y'all. It was crazy to me because it's like, this is our first time meeting. The date was, I can't even say the date was cool because it wasn't. But you allowed me to be in your bed. So what do you think that I'm thinking, like I'm just finna this? But anyway, so long story short, we didn't do nothing, no kissing, no nothing. I just held her throughout the night, right? I ended up falling asleep. Next thing you know, I get up probably like, I naturally get up around 7 o'clock anyway. So I get up around like 7:10, 7:15. She ain't there at all. So I get up, I'm looking around. I'm like, man, where this girl at? So I get up, I go look in her bathroom. She ain't there. I go downstairs, I call her name. She don't answer. So then I call her, and she like, I'm in class, right? I'm in class. There's, you can just let yourself out, go out the back door and lock the door. So I said, all right. Now, back in the day, y'all, I got to keep it real. I got to keep it raw and all the way funky with y'all. Y'all know my get down. So I went back upstairs and I'm like, man, this ain't going to work. So I go upstairs and I end up going through her dresser drawers. And I know y'all, you freaky people out there, they go, oh, I know Dante went out bad. He in this smelling stuff. Nah, Dante ain't never been that type ever. So I'm going through her dresser drawers, and I'm looking for some money. I'm looking for some jewelry. I told y'all that was my get down. That's how I was a criminal back in them days. So I'm going through her dresser drawers, and I find $300 rolled up. So I grab it, put it in the pocket. I went through the other drawers and stuff. I ain't find nothing. So I left. I'm gonna say I left probably around 8:30 a.m. Al came and got me from the grocery store. I walked to the grocery store. So he came and got me, and he was like, so what happened, man? What y'all do? Nothing. Man, stop playing, man. What happened? We ain't do nothing, man. I just held her. He was like, nah, I say, come on, bro. Man, but this me. This Al, man. This Al, man. What's up, man? What happened, man? God dang. I'm like, man, what you do? Man, I ain't gonna put Al business out there, but I'm just gonna say this. Al got him some, but let's say he had to come up off that. But so Al telling me what he did, and he like, so man, for real, man, tell me what happened. I said, nothing, man. She didn't give it to me, right? But I got this though, and I pulled it out. He said, oh man, that's crazy. So we went to Eastern Mall off of Morris Road. We went up there. We went shopping. She kept calling. I'm thinking like, yeah, oh, she must have knew I took the money. So I answered phone. I'm like, hello? She was like, are you coming back to the house? I said, I wasn't planning on to. She was like, well, I know I was kind of acting weird. I was just trying to feel you out. Could you come back to the house? In my head, I'm thinking like, oh, man, she think I'm stupid, think the police gonna come. I said, nah, because I'm under the assumption that she knew that I took the money. I like, no, I'm good. I'm cool. She was like, why you acting like that? And then she was like, oh, because we didn't sleep together last night, that's why? Here, look at your phone. So I looked at the phone and she sent me a body shot. She was in lingerie. So I'm like, oh, man. All right. I said, okay, bet. I'll be over there. All right, y'all. I know what the title said about dropping the soap. and how Dante got to get incarcerated. Now we finna get there. That's what y'all been waiting on. So I tell Al, you know, park over here, and I'm about to go up here. Why when I go to the door, y'all, I go up there, I knock on the door, and I knock on the door again. Here I come. Yo, keep in mind, y'all, I told y'all this chick was gorgeous, beautiful. Keep that in mind. When she opened the door, y'all, all this was bumped up. Blisters. You like, Dante, what's going on? What you mean it was all bumped up? This girl had herpes. All up on the mouth, all up on the lips. Before we even go on with this story right here, I want to let y'all know something. The Bible says something about fornication. If Dante would have been all up in her face, kissing all on her, I could have got that for being out here fornicating. God wrote the 10 commandments, and one of them commandments is thou shalt not fornicate, right? That means having sex outside of marriage. And if I would have did something with that girl that night, well, I would have got exactly what I deserved. When she opened up that door, y'all, I was horrified, terrified. I'm looking at her like, what the And she said, come on. She grabbed my wrist like this, and I yanked back. And she was like, what's wrong with you? Look, y'all see how I'm looking? This is how I'm looking. I said, what's up with that? She was like, oh, sometimes when I get stressed out, it flares up. And she's saying it like this is casual. Like this is a casual thing. Like it ain't nothing. I didn't put my foot over that threshold. By the way, y'all, I was staying at a hotel. Like I told you, me and Al used to run these streets, and we spent a lot of time in Columbus, and we'd be at a hotel, right? Unless we were sleeping at some chick's house that we met. And she knew where the hotel was at. Keep that in mind. So I was saying, no, I'm out. And she's like, what's wrong? What's going on? This and that, right? Fast forward. Now, this is where Dante go to Jackson Pike. Okay. So we go back. I get in the car and I'm telling Al, like, man, this girl got all these bumps on her mouth and all this type of stuff. He like, man, you dodged a bullet. Bullet. Right? Oh, I dodged a bullet. That's what I get for being so goddamn horny. And you people out there, y'all need to stop being so dang horny, man. Have some discipline. Because you could have got, you know how many men and women probably fell victim to what I could have fell victim to? Ooh. Just imagine, and I'm not sidetracking. This is a part of the story. We finna get to the prison talk. Imagine if you, and it's a lesson right here. Imagine when you finally find the one that your soulmate, and y'all get married, and your wife or your husband say, let's do celibacy. But all this time, you know, you got a dark secret down there. And then it's time for celibacy to consummate your marriage. And then you have a breakout down there. Whew. Woo-wee. Y'all better stop fornicating, man. Y'all better start having some discipline and stop. All right. Anyway. So I get in the car and I say, man, we gone. So I'm telling him, like, man, the chick ain't right, man. She got all these blisters and bumps and all that, right? So he like, yeah, you dodged the bullet. We get to the room. I want to take a nap. About 2 hours later, boom, 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 boom. CPD. Columbus police is at the door, at the hotel door. Boom, boom, boom. For me not sleeping with her and she finding that her money was gone, she said that I broke into her house and robbed her. Now, we're going to fast forward to Jackson Pike. Everybody from Columbus, Ohio, types. Matter of fact, everybody from Columbus, Ohio, type 614 in the comment section. And everybody else, wherever y'all from, put y'all area code in the comment section. Y'all know I'm from Michigan, Flint, Michigan, to be particular. So I got to put that 810 in the comment section. So y'all put y'all area code in the comment section. But Columbus finest tell me you under arrest. They read me my rights after they done jacked me up, put me in handcuffs. Now we gonna fast forward to while we in Jackson Pike, and this is why I say do not drop the soap. Now we all hear about this prison myth about dropping the soap. You automatically think that when you drop the soap, somebody gonna come up behind you and take your manhood. That's what we all think, right? But the real reason why you should not drop the soap is because if you only got one bar of soap and you drop that soap, you keep that soap on the ground. It's not because of you thinking a man gonna try to take something from you. No. Do you know what happens on them jail floors, in them shower rooms? Dudes be in there doing the unthinkable. They be, I gotta stay in the YouTube guidelines, but they be, let's just say they pleasure themselves and it skeets all over the floor. And then here you go playing with the soap and it falls out your hand, and you better keep it down there. You got men in there that's not going in there with their shower shoes, bringing all type of stuff from the bullpen, from the pod into the shower. That's why you have to go in there with your shower shoes on. If the soap hit the floor, leave it there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to continue to show your support of the Donta Show Network, make sure you bless that Cash App and or the PayPal. If you want your business or social media channel promoted, I charge $20 a video. Email me right here. Until next time, stay safe.